Hi, I'm Crystal. I've got another page in my All Tim Holtz art journal, and I'm using a fan, and I know that seems odd for fall, but it is so hot here. We will have 80-degree days in December. So I put the fan on the cover, and I made a waterfall of journal pockets for the back. And if you stick around, I will give you a tip for inlaid die cutting and show you how easy it is to build that waterfall. So this page is a little bit more plain than some of the rest I've done for this journal, but I felt like that combination was too busy, so I needed something a little bit more plain. So the die cut vintage fan I just inked up and die cut, and that die is still available. Now for the inlaid die cutting, the trick is really to keep the little bits in the paper if you can. So it's easy enough to do inlaid die cutting if you've got a whole letter, but if you've got these little fiddly bits, it's so much easier if it stays in the paper. So here, where it stayed in the paper, you just put the die cut over the spot and drop it in, and it's so fast. But where you have to pick up the little pieces, I mean, you can see how fiddly it is to try to wrangle those tiny little pieces of paper. When they stay in the page, much faster. So if you can arrange it, and this metallic craft stock is great for that. Now building the waterfall is really easy. I just have these bags. I use the gift card bag die set to make these. It is no longer available, but I've got several options linked in the description box, including some tiny bags that you can buy ready-made if you don't feel like making your own. So the trick is just to layer them up and use a little strip of washi tape. I do recommend putting a little bit of glue on the washi tape because you will be handling this, you'll be flipping the bags up and down, and washi tape, of course, is not permanent. So you just go along putting down your little bits of washi tape until you've built your whole waterfall. Now this journal is so 3D and so decorated, I felt like I needed some journal cards. So I used some leftover pattern paper from other pages, as well as some plain cardstock, and I stamped from Noteworthy on each one of these journal cards. I think the messages in that stamp set are really positive, and I really liked them. And so of course, since it is a Tim Holtz stamp set, it does say, "You do you." He says that a lot. So it does give me some place to write in my journal, even though some of these pages are so decorative that you just otherwise would not. So I thought this was a lot of fun. I realized that the fan motif may not work for everyone for fall, but perhaps for a summer page it would. And I had a lot of fun doing this. The background beneath the waterfall is collage paper, and I enjoyed working with that as well. And I'm looking forward to more projects in this series of my All Tim Holtz art journal. So thank you for joining me today.